Hi there, I'm the Foxed One, and today I'm going to be talking about Pat McGrath Labs. And so this is her Divine Rose Eternal Luxe Quad palette. Here are the colors. And so we have Earthly Delights, Pink Mystique, then we have Temptation, then we have Forbidden Fruit. Let's just swatch these on. The transition color Forbidden Fruit, that's the color there. Then we have the really bright pink one. Oh, that one's really soft. It's called Pink Mystique, and there you go. Then we have Temptation, and that's the color that I'm going to be trying today because I'm not big on shimmers, but I really like the way that one looks. There we go. And then the last one is the really bright shimmer one, and that one is Earthly Delights, which is very nice. So great colors, just a little bit hard to wear, especially for everyday use. That bright pink one, not totally sure. I'm gonna try to use as much of that palette as possible. I am gonna have to go in with a couple of core colors from my Matte Essentials. One of the colors that I wanna set the tone here, and you can use any kind of neutral color, and that's just to really set the whole eyelid for easy blending and smoking out and all that great stuff. So now I'm gonna go in with that transition color, and that is the Forbidden Fruit. So that one doesn't have a shimmer, which I like, and then it's a little dark for a transition for me, so I'm not gonna use too much because I do know that Pat McGrath usually has a better color payoff than what I'm used to. I mean, you could even see that on my hands. Here we go. Of course, your transition color just goes right into the crease, and yeah, she's a dark one. And so we're just placing it nicely in there, and we're gonna pull it out a bit. We're not gonna go right down. We're not gonna use up that real estate there. We're just gonna keep it nice and central, not too much one way and not too much the other, just right in the middle there. So once you're kind of happy with a nice transition, we are going to take a little bit more and just pop that right on the bottom lash line, and that's how we'll connect that color. And so I would go right to the corner of your eye there. I really should just be putting my hair up. And then let's just bring it right out. This brush is a little poofy for detail here, but that's okay. You'll get the idea. And let's just really smoke that out on the bottom lash line. So now I am going to go in with a different color. There's no browns in here, and I do want to lean more towards the brown so that it really pops that champagne-y pink that I'm gonna be using, which the proper name for it is that Temptation shimmer there. So I'm just gonna use like a dark brown like that. And so what we're gonna be doing is just really building out the darkness on that corner, kind of like a V shape. Now we're just gonna finish smoking that out, really blending in those colors. Nice length on it there. Make sure it's all nice and happy in there. Okay, so now when you finish smoking that out, then what I would suggest doing is going with that Temptation color in the quad. And I like to just use my finger because I get a really great payoff with it and I have a little bit more control. So let's just give it a little swirl with my pinky finger, and we're gonna place this all over the lid. So I am gonna be doing the whole lid with this color. Let's just try to keep it right onto the bottom part of that lid. I'm not gonna let it go up too far. And we're just gonna let it go right across. Now, one thing I haven't really noticed, I've noticed a lot of fallout in the pan, but I actually don't see any fallout under here, which is nice. So we are just gonna keep going with that color, build it up, and then just slowly work it up a bit there. So there, so that would be the shimmer. I would just take kind of a normal eyeshadow brush and just dip that into the pan there a little bit on both sides, so that you could go right under and give a little shimmer, just kind of right in the middle there, just to pick it up. And then if you want, you could just blend a little bit out, making sure it's all nice and smooth, but it looks pretty smooth to me. And there we go. So I take the whitest shadow that I have right there, just use that as the brow bone, the highlighter. Nice highlight, and then right in the corner. And you could use that little shimmer more in the corner. So let's just blend. So that is how I would do the eyeshadow for the Pat McGrath. That's definitely the more tame look. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll bring you back with the final look. So there's the finished look. yeah, if that is a look that you like and you're trying to work with that Pat McGrath Divine Rose Luxe Quad and you are struggling, I was too. So this is one look that you could do with 2 of those colors. If you want me to show you really quick, so you could take a little bit of that bright pink, and this is where you could get a little experimental and just pop a little under both eyes there. And that is just gonna give you a little bit of pink without going too crazy. And that will just give that little bit of pink on the bottom and keep the top, you know, pretty tame, right? So the bottom you could play with still a little bit. So anyways, that's just another idea. I hope you like it, and thanks very much for watching, and I will definitely catch you in the next video. Bye.